Here are 5 ways that I save money as a fragrance lover. Tip number 1, don't blind buy. Just don't. Don't do it. Just don't. Hey guy, don't do it. Yeah, I just bought a new pair of shoes online. I don't know what size they are, and I've only heard someone describe what they look like, but seems like it'll be pretty good. No, we all know it's bad. Stop it. Tip number 2, avoid clones. One thing we don't really talk about is that the cheap price point of clones can encourage overbuying, especially if you're someone who's new to the hobby. The thought of, well, I can get 1 fragrance, or I can get 5 clones for the same price, is an enticing one. Hell, it got me a few times at first too, but then you do that again, and again, and again. And then $1,000 later, you've got a shelf full of glorified junk that you probably don't reach for all that often. Did you really save money? If you really love a fragrance but you just can't afford it, absolutely get a clone. But don't load up on clones just because you want more stuff. Speaking of wanting more stuff, tip number 3, don't be a collector, be an enthusiast. Now don't get me wrong, I love a Dirt Nasty collection video. It triggers the monkey brain reaction. Ooh, look at all the nice stuff. But the reality of those videos is that they're made by either weirdos who feel the need to flex their wealth online, or they're made by influencers for whom having a lot of fragrances is their job, and whose collections are made up by a lot of gifted bottles. Us normal people, we don't have to be collectors. We don't have to drop thousands of dollars to have a sick collection, because at the end of the day, no one cares. No one cares what you own except you. Perfumery can be such a vast, wide hobby with so many different areas to explore. Instead of spending $300 on what's currently the most hyped bottle from a certain house, spend $40 and get their discovery set and have fun trying them out. Maybe you'll find something that you like a lot more than what's currently hyped on TikTok. Or maybe you'll find that you actually don't really like anything there and you just saved yourself a couple $100. Being an enthusiast is so much cheaper than being a collector. Number 4, a lot of people might disagree with this one, but buy the smaller bottles. A couple of months ago, I had a gift card and I went and bought a fragrance in store, and I bought a 60ml bottle. And the salesperson said, well, why don't you get the 100ml? It's only $30 more. Well, lady, you know what else is $30? These nuts. And then I dabbed and Naruto ran away. No. You know what else is $30? Groceries for the week. Unless you're the type of person who absolutely loads yourself up with 15 sprays from the same bottle every single day, it will take you so long to get through a full-size bottle, especially as you accrue more bottles and samples. If you absolutely love a fragrance, of course it makes sense to get the bulk deal. But if you already have a really high-quality group of fragrances that you love so much and every day is a fight with yourself to figure out which one you want to wear, spending more on the big bottle just really doesn't make sense. And finally, number 5, the hardest one, be patient. Don't buy stuff at full retail price just because you really, really want it. I would love to have a bottle of Gris Charnel and Costa Azura Parfum, both of which are around the $300 mark if I wanted to buy them right now. I know, because I've seen it, that these will pop up at a discounter or go on sale for a fraction of that price. As much as I would love to own them right now, we all know that it's so much smarter to wait for that sale. As much as it might hurt, being patient and waiting for a good deal will save you so much money in the long run.